This series is about addressing all these sound bites. I'm going to expose every time you hear a politician call someone a threat to democracy, I am going to pull it apart, and I'm going to expose this hypocrisy. All right, Joe Markowitz here with your Liberty Dispatch. Boy, I've been waiting a long time to do this. I've been preparing. I've been studying. I've been praying for this. And let's get right down to it. I'm going to start a series. This is part one right here. You know, for multiple generations now, our education system has been deleting, revising, editing, canceling our history as a nation and who we are as a nation. And the fact that America as a nation is unique, it's exceptional, and it is worth our protecting. Our founders had a vision for this country, a nation that had never existed on the face of the earth in all of human history, never existed before. And that vision that they had did not include a nation with a king, an emperor, a dictator, a privileged class. It was a nation where it was meant to be a small government, and the power is supposed to be with the people. It is a nation that had a constitution that had more restraint on government than it did its citizens. And that concept had never existed in the form of human history at all, ever before. America and this nation was unique, and it was different, and it was exceptional. But if you're never educated on this, if you're never taught these things, then you will be uninformed and gullible to anything that people in power feed you. Our founders had a vision that was built upon two fundamental principles. One, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator, not mankind, not government, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And the second principle is that the sole purpose of government is to protect those rights. That's it, period. This series is about addressing all these sound bites and these taglines and all the propaganda that leads uninformed and gullible Americans to believe that those in power must cancel, jail, threaten U.S. citizens who oppose them for the sake of saving democracy. I am going to expose this religion. I am going to expose this ideology. I'm going to expose every time you hear a politician call someone a threat to democracy, or we need to do this as a government against these citizens to save democracy, I am going to expose it. I am going to pull it apart, and I'm going to expose this hypocrisy. Because really, to an informed American citizen, the biggest threat to democracy is this propaganda and this notion that the powerful federal government and state government and local government must delete, cancel, threaten, jail all those who oppose their ideology because they are threats to democracy. No, that ideology is the threat to democracy, and I want you to stay with me on every one of these sessions. This is Joe Markowitz.